Hi everyone, and this is my chemistry channel. In this video tutorial, we are going to discuss about some electron transfer proteins called cytochromes. So the cytochromes are served as electron carriers in electron transport chain. Okay, so the cytochromes are heme containing proteins. And basically, the cytochromes contain 4 heme groups in the cytochrome unit. So the heme groups are act as a cofactor in cytochromes. Okay, so the prosthetic group in cytochromes is hemoglobin part. Okay, and the cytochromes are mainly found in the chloroplast of plants, and it also present in mitochondria of the plants. Okay, and it also present in some animals, and bacteria also finds in cytochromes. And basically there are four types of cytochromes. Among the four types, the three major types of cytochromes are cytochrome A, B and C. So the cytochrome A contains heme A. Likewise, cytochrome B contains heme B, and cytochrome C contains a prosthetic group called heme C. Okay. So as like in hemoglobin, the hemoglobin contains the active site of iron 2 plus, which is coordinated to 4 nitrogen atom of pyrrole rings of porphyrin molecule. So the porphyrin is the macrocyclic ring present in the hemoglobin, and the fourth site is occupied by the histidine residue, and fifth site is occupied by the histidine residue, and the sixth site is occupied by the dioxygen. So that was the structure in hemoglobin. But in cytochromes, the iron is coordinated to the 4 nitrogens of pyrrole ring of the porphyrin molecule, and the fifth position is histidine unit, and then sixth position is, instead of oxygen atom, the sixth position is occupied by the sulfur atom from methionine residue. So that is the difference between the structure of cytochrome and hemoglobin. So in cytochrome, the sixth position is occupied by the sulfur atom of methionine residue, and in hemoglobin the oxygen is bounded. Okay. So here, instead of, as like in hemoglobin, the sixth position is tightly bound by the oxygen. Loosely bound by the water molecule. As soon as the oxygen enters, the loosely bound water molecule are replacing the oxygen atom. But here in cytochromes, both the fifth and sixth coordination site are tightly bound. So it cannot be replaced by any other ligands. Okay. So here the R1 and R2 groups are varies for different cytochromes. Okay, the cytochrome A, the R1 and R2 groups are different. That is, R1 is CH double bond CH2 and R2 is C18H30OH. In cytochrome B, both R1 and R2 CH double bond CH2, and cytochrome C, both R1 and R2 will be CH3 and S and bonded with protein. So here this is the structure of cytochrome. The four sites are coordination site are occupied by the nitrogen of the pyrrole ring of the porphyrin molecule, and the fifth site is coordinated to the nitrogen of the imidazole ring of the histidine unit. Then this histidine unit is attached with the protein wall. Okay, and the sixth site is occupied by the sulfur from methionine residue. So this methionine residue is again attached with the protein wall. Okay, and this is the structure of cytochrome. As I told you already, the cytochrome is involved in the transfer of electron carrier or transferring the electrons in several electron transport chains. So based on this, based on the reduction potentials utilized to write the scheme of the electron flow of the cytochromes. So the electron flow is mainly from cytochrome B to cytochrome C and cytochrome E. And this cytochrome B has the reduction potential of 0.26 volt and 0.26 volt of cytochrome C, and cytochrome A has the highest reduction potential 0.4 volt. So finally the cytochrome A binds this oxygen and convert this oxygen to reduce to water molecule. Okay, and mainly the cytochrome, I will write in another paper, cytochrome B passing the electron to cytochrome A and then to cytochrome C, then cytochrome C oxidase enzyme. So this is the very important in the case of electron transport. This electron is mainly comes from the glucose. When the glucose molecules get oxidized and releasing the electrons. Okay, so during this, the NAD plus, so these are all redox reducing agents which is involved in electron transport. So NAD plus transfers the electron to flavoprotein, and the flavoprotein transfers the electron to cytochrome B. So this cytochrome B passing the electrons to cytochrome C. This cytochrome C passing the electrons to cytochrome C oxidase. So then to cytochrome A, which is binding the oxygen, which converts the in mitochondria, the membrane, proton gradient membrane is created, and this taking this oxygen, the two protons are taken by the oxygen and converts this to water and ATP. So this ATP is due to the during this electron passage, the energies are released. So this energy released is taken by the ADP molecule, and the ADP molecule is converted into ATP. Okay. So this is a simple electron transport chain, and this electron transport chain is first the NAD plus, this redox electron transfer agents. So it transfers the electrons from to flavoprotein, then flavoprotein transferring the electrons to cytochrome B and passing the electrons to various cytochromes. So the cytochrome C oxidase, which is the enzyme which is oxidizing this Fe2 plus to Fe3 plus. So this cytochrome C oxidase is a metal enzyme which is converting Fe2 plus to Fe3 plus, and the oxygen is binding by the cytochrome A, and this cytochrome A gives the electrons to the oxygen, 4 electrons to the oxygen, and binding the 4 protons which is present in mitochondrial membrane and converts this oxygen to water molecule. So this is the reduction step, and during this passage, electron passage, the electrons energies are get released. So energy is taken by ADP, and the ADP is converted to ATP. So during this reaction, electron transport chain, as we know it, Fe power pairing, the fifth site is occupied by the histidine, okay, and the sixth site is sulfur methionine. Okay, and during this there is no place to bind oxygen atom. Okay, and to avoid this, here oxygen cannot be bind, the reaction will not be facilitated. So here the amyl nitrite or sodium nitrate are given. So as soon as it is given, it binds the cyanide ligand. As soon as it binds the cyanide ligand, it can facilitates the Fe2 plus to Fe3 plus, which is hemoglobin to methemoglobin in the trace level. So not very much amount which was obtained in the trace level. Okay, so then the binding of oxygen takes place, then the reduction of oxygen takes place by taking 4 electrons. Okay, so this cytochrome C oxidase is very important to oxidize the Fe2 plus to Fe3. So that is hemoglobin to methemoglobin. Okay, so which the cyanide poison is mainly due to the cytochrome C. Okay, so cytochrome C taking the cyanide ion and forming the binding the cyanide and convert this electron to the cytochrome C oxidase. Then cytochrome C oxidase gets oxidized the Fe2 plus to Fe3 and transfers the electron to cytochrome A. Okay, so this is the sequential reaction of electron transport chain in cytochromes. Okay, so here I given in the mitochondria, the electron transfer chain, cytochrome C accepts an electron from cytochrome B and transfer to cytochrome C oxidase. So finally the electron is used in the 4 electron reduction of oxygen. Okay, and the cytochrome A binds the oxygen and reduces it. Here the cyanide ion can bind strongly to the 6th coordination site and stabilize the Fe3 plus in cytochrome A. So this makes cytochrome A to stop functioning in electron transfer reactions. So the Fe2 plus 2 Fe3 is converted by using the cytochrome C oxidase enzyme. Okay. And next we will see cytochrome C oxidase. So as I told you already, cytochrome C oxidase is a metalloenzyme which contains two types of metals, that is copper and iron. So here the two copper and two iron atoms are present in this cytochrome C oxidase. So it's present in protein of the animal in plant mitochondria, and it contains two iron and two copper atoms. So mainly this cytochrome C oxidase used to catalyze the oxidation of Fe2 plus and reduction of dioxygen to water. So the dioxygen molecule reduced by the 4 electron and 4 protons and reduced to water molecule by this cytochrome C oxidase. Okay. So this is about cytochrome C oxidase. And next we will see cytochrome P450. Okay. And cytochrome P450 are a group of cytochromes which are found in the plants, animals and bacteria. Okay. Then it named for the characteristic, the 450, it's named for the characteristic peak, it is called Soret peak, which has the maximum wavelength at 450 nanometer. Okay. And when heme ion is reduced and complex to carbon monoxide. So the name is arised due to the cytochrome P450 having a wavelength of at 450 nanometer in the IRB region. So this band is called Soret band. So this band is due to the mainly transition from pi to pi star level. Okay. And the cytochrome P450 is very important, which act as a monooxygenase, which is used to catalyze the insertion of oxygen atom in the substrates. So in biomolecules, the oxygen gets inserted by using this monooxygenase. So oxygenase means it's an enzyme which is used to insert the oxygen atom. So monooxygen means which inserting only one oxygen atom. Dioxygenase means which inserting two oxygen atoms. So cytochrome P450 serves as a monooxygenase. Okay. So this is the main role of cytochrome P450. So here I given the example, the camphor molecule with the help of cytochrome P450, which catalyzes the camphor to 5-hexohydroxycamphor. So it inserts the one of the oxygen atom here. Okay. And it also used to convert the hydrocarbons to alcohols. So the hydrocarbons get inserted by the oxygen atom with the help of cytochrome P450. And several aldehydes are also converted by acids. And alkenes get converted into epoxide with the help of cytochrome P450. Okay. So this is some reactions of cytochrome P450. And the cytochrome P450 are mainly found in the kidney, and here it oxidized in insoluble hydrocarbons. There are some hydrocarbons are in kidney get oxidized by this cytochrome P450 enzyme and converted into soluble alcohol ROH, and then finally excreted in the urine. And the active site in cytochrome P450 is heme, which is similar to the hemoglobin and myoglobin. So the active site of cytochrome P450, that is structure of cytochrome P450 is similar to hemoglobin and myoglobin, but there are some exceptions in the structure. Let's see some exceptions. In cytochrome P450, iron in the Fe3 plus state, but in hemoglobin and myoglobin, Fe in the +2 state. And it is in the low spin and octahedral arranged. Right. So instead of histidine residue, cysteine residue is coordinated with the Fe3 plus. So here, instead of histidine residue at 5th coordination site, it bonded with sulfur of the cysteine residue. Okay, and the 6th position is occupied by water, loosely bound water molecule. So this is the structure of cytochrome 450, and it is Fe in the +3 oxidation state, which was in the low spin octahedral. So if you see the molar mass of this cytochrome P450, it has 50,000. Okay. And here the catalytic reaction, cyclic reaction of cytochrome P450 as shown here. First, the cytochrome 450. So this is the structure of cytochrome P450. So this is organic substrate. So this is substrate which is going to react with this enzyme. So first, this cytochrome 450 which was ion in the +3 state, which is in the low spin state. Okay, so it first expelling this water molecule from the structure. Okay, so in step 1 the water molecules get removed, then it converted into high spin state. So ion gets converted into low spin to high spin state. Okay, then electron. So there are some electron transfer agents which giving the electrons, enzymatic electrons to this substrate, the second step. So as soon as the electrons, the Fe2 3+ taken this electron and get reduced. So this is called reduction step. So Fe3+ get reduced to Fe2+. Okay. Then in third step, so dioxygen gets bind this cytochrome P450. Okay. So the cytochrome P450 in here the Fe2+ was in the high spin state. Okay. So then after binding this oxygen, it converted into Fe3 superoxo complex. So then superoxo complex, by taking the electron, and it forms the peroxo ion Fe3 peroxo complex. So here ion get oxidized. In step 5, so removal of water molecule takes place and forming the oxoferryl complex. Then oxoferryl complex are released as this substrate RH, which was in the protein center, which takes this oxygen and goes as a alcohol. Okay, and finally it binds with water and regenerates the cytochrome P450. Okay, and this is the catalytic cyclic reaction of cytochrome P450. Okay, thanks for watching.